Ladies and gingerbursts. Yeah, well, gingerburst because that is actually the colour that Gibson have so named this fabulous electric Spanish guitar. And if you always wondered what ES stood for, electric Spanish is it. So let's have a listen, then we'll have a jolly good look round it and I'll tell you what I can, so let's go. Noisy, I think. Yes, noisy. So I hope that gave you a reasonable idea of the kind of tones and oh, I've not done the damn pickups. Hang on, let's do those. Soz. Dear oh dear, my memory nowadays. Right, come on, let's have you down here and have a look. So yes, as you can see, we have one tone, one volume and one 3-position toggle switch. We've got a 57 Classic in the neck and a 57 Plus in the bridge, and my word, they are as sweet as a nut. So let's actually have well, remarkably, tune or thereabouts, because of course I have had it on the bench and I've had the strings off and I've had the pickups out to make sure that we've got what we're getting, if you remember last week's story. So here's the pickups starting at the bridge end. Here's my favourite position, in the middle. By crikey, that is nice. And onto the neck. I'll tell you what, let's have a listen to it. Unplugged. Because it actually does, you know, semi-acoustic. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Aha, okay, so now let's have a look. These are all made in Memphis, all of your semis. And they have, I assume, the correct facilities there, which is why they all make them there, because there's an awful lot of work goes into these. Now, I do have a little tip, which I'll say at the end, about buying a Gibson at the moment. Let's have a quick run through the specs and whatnot. So we've got, well, it's all maple. I mean, it really is all maple. This is the ES335 Studio, so these are significantly cheaper than the ES335 Standard. So we've got maple top, back, sides and neck, and even the fingerboard is torrified, baked maple basically, and you can actually see the figuring in the neck, whereas you don't tend to see that with rosewood, which is really, really nice. I don't know what the dot inlays are. Could be acrylic, could be mother of pearl. And we've got all nickel finish hardware. I like the nickel finish hardware. It looks all 50s-ish. See what I mean? So you've got a regular, well, it's the Memphis Stocktail and an AVR2 tunematic bridge. As I said, we've got the 57 Super Duper in the bridge and the 57 Classic in the neck. You've got F-holes, you've got the Gibson, I don't know if you'll be able to see inside the hole there, but there's the Gibson Memphis orange label. Comes with the proper little black book that gives you your COA, very posh, all nice, leather bound. Now, one of the things I do like, well actually I like more or less everything about it really, it's still got the original truss rod cover with the F hole emblem emblazoned thereupon. We have got really, really, really nice Grovers on there, and one tone and one volume. So you see, if you're flogging a studio, which is the pared down bare bones version of any of the standards, then you've got to cut some corners because it comes in at a certain price point. So what we've done, of course, is there's no binding and there's no mother of pearl, although I'm not certain about the dots, maybe not. And what? Oh yes, and we've lost two knobs. So there's just one tone and one volume, but it's all you need. It's all you need. It's all CTS pots, orange drop capacitors, all the usual stuff that's going on with the sound. So the construction and the bits inside, they're just the same as the standard. And I, for all the world, cannot tell any difference in sound or any difference in playability at all. This guitar, I can tell you, it's virtually unplayed. And the only defect that I can find on it is that there's a little something going on. I can't feel it. I can't feel. Now you see, I can see it, but I can't feel it. So I assume that that's underneath the paint and came from the factory. Can you see it? No, I can't see it, and I can't feel it, but it is there. Trust me on that. So yeah, so you've got all this nickel stuff which looks great, and aluminium strap buttons. There'll be a bit of paint sink here and there, which there always is around the joints, but certainly no breaks, no damages, no cracks, no repairs. And these all came with the Gibson hard shell case, and they're massive. They are large. So yes, beautiful, solid construction. And well, that's it really. They sound great. They sound amazing. So, just a little word about buying a Gibson right now. Now these come in, the new ones have got 4 pots and not 2. But they come in at 2,100 quid. And the 335s, the 335 standards are 2,700 quid. My word, that's the cheapest that I could find. New, of course. So, yeah, Gibson have put their prices up. I might have mentioned this before, I can't remember. But anyway, they have. Gibson have put their prices up, and I've noticed that an awful lot of models are currently out of stock, but you can pre-order. So if you are in the market for a new Gibson, get one pre-ordered now before they get them back in stock and bung the prices up. Yeah, I have said it before, haven't I? But anyway, here it is again. Everything's gone up roughly by a couple of hundred quid, except for the customs, which have gone up, just skyrocketed out of most people's pocket range. So yeah, of course you've got the silk screen here, and you have got, incidentally, I will tell you that for some unusual reason, the Guitar Data Project doesn't seem to understand Memphis serial numbers. There's other websites that'll tell you what's going on. So that's yes. So there we go. Isn't it lovely? You can have a good look at the serial number there. I don't mind. I don't know why. You know, when you see these adverts on eBay and people blank off, you know, either part or all of the serial number, I'm not really sure why. Why would you bother? It's not going to affect anything. If you know, please tell me. I'm always happy to learn new stuff. These come as standard with 10 to 46 gauge strings. Not my favourites, as we know, but actually it really feels okay. I also just like I love the colour. I like the general construction of these. As you may or may not know, I'm not really a great big fan of big guitars, and this does have a physical presence. My favourite things are just little sports cars, you know, the MGB version of guitars. But all in all, I mean, really, I'm pretty sure that Tony Peluso, the late great Tony Peluso, would have been very happy with this, right up his Straza, I should think. So that's it. Yes, just beautiful, and the burst is fabulous. And of course, with it being all maple, there's a whole load of figuring going on in there. They're just really, really terrific instruments. And to find one, as I said, this is from 2015, and to find one that it's just not being played. It's just not being played. The case has been moved, I can tell, from one place to another on a number of occasions. I do know the history of this as it goes, and it's been passed from one friend to another friend. They've both moved houses, so the case has had more wear than the guitar has. There you go. Anyway, that's it, folks. Thank you all ever so much for tuning in. See you on Wednesday, and it's adios amigos. Ta-ra.